Well, Maximal Fatboy raids the cookie factory. Last time we began exploring Bryyo with all our upgrades to try to collect shit. Found an Ed and put it on an statue. Now we gotta finish cleaning this place out and hopefully find out where we could get that other thing we need to airlift. To get that thing powered in that one room. And yeah, okay. I know it's not that exciting, but we gotta do it.
Look, I like the cleanup sections of games, but this game's cleanup section gets a little, I don't know.
I'll take it over bullshit bosses.
I have a bunch of stuff to rant about. So this is actually
like... What does rant mean?
This is the tightest, like, deadline, I guess, between recording and uploading that I've had in quite a while, at least for main LP videos. Also, hello. Do I need to fight these?
What room is this?
Ancient Courtyard. I mean, I need the
I
items.
guess you have to stop them from being annoying.
Yeah, I want to stop them from being annoying.
You need Jousting Field and Gel Processing Site.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. Anyway, yeah, this is being recorded at, in my time, 2:16 a.m. on Friday, the 5th of April, which is the day it's going up.
These have to be hyper mode. Sorry,
Yeah, I thought
it just made it faster.
But I couldn't tell.
Nope, they don't take damage from anything else.
Hey! The fuck? What's producing that? What do you mean there's more of them?
I mean, they split. I thought you saw that they didn't die.
No, I saw them die, I thought.
No, they split a couple times.
Damn it, they don't want me to fucking talk. Ooh. Bro!
Vent.
I'm pressing A. Is that not how you vent?
Know. It is. You
okay,
just,
I was bashing it and you were telling me to vent anyway. I'm like, I am. So shit, is that not how you vent? Okay, we done?
Maybe.
Right. As I was trying to say. So I was originally super ahead on these because I recorded the first, like, what, 12 segments back in December, and then just kind of chilled for a while.
And then you put the head in place, and now here we are.
Well... why is it launching me off of the ramp? What the fuck is this?
Watch out, Samus is drunk.
I can see her slipping off. Okay.
You can control her a little bit while you're doing that.
I've never had to before. I always just stand still and she sticks on the ramp. Alright, anyway.
Well, usually the ramps are like, you know, the width of Wisconsin.
So I'm
So that was probably it, other than...
No, there's
yeah.
we gotta...
Well, yeah, I mean,
can't go
other
through
than
this room,
that.
can we?
Huh?
That
No.
one, the machine works... Oh, we can.
We open the other end.
Well, you need to go there to open it, but I guess you can... Yeah. I think you can grab the head first. I don't remember where the fuck it is.
Battery thing, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, actually...
It's probably over here, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I think that is
game
actually
design
where
perspective,
it is.
like, it makes sense to just... If they want it to be over here on this part of the map and out of the way, here's got to be it.
That was where there was a garbage boss. You remember that?
No. I have blocked most of this game from memory. No, that's not true. I've been very, very harsh on this game. It has, you know, just a bunch of blemishes.
It's fun when it wants to be, but
I feel like
the
it's a
problem
bunch
is that
of
it sometimes
blemishes
just doesn't
on.
want to be.
It's a bunch of blemishes on a very solid, like, you know, Metroid Prime kind of base here. It's just I don't know why I would replay this one over the first two, other than
you generally
like,
wouldn't.
Oh, good, I'm corrupted.
Yeah.
Is there no other one around here?
Corruption.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Alright. Anyway, but yeah, so I recorded a bunch back in December. I took it easy for a while. I just kind of recorded more when I felt like it, knowing I had a bunch of time. At a certain point, I had only like 2 weeks left, so I recorded those last 2 videos or something like that. I don't remember exactly when it was. And then, I think it was closer to the time than that, whatever. I was like, hey, you know, we're starting to get close on time. No particular rush, but we gotta get to it. And then eventually, we we reached a point where I only had, like, those 2 videos left to upload, and then I got sick. I don't know exactly what it was, but one day, about a week ago, on Tuesday-ish, I want to say, fucking hell. Sam, I'm venting! I'm venting.
I know, you have to just keep going. Quick. And probably have to inject another tank. Yep.
I mean, that was gonna have to happen anyway. Did you see how many there were?
Yeah.
Anyway. I don't know what it was exactly, but, I got sick.
It certainly stuck around for a while.
Yeah, I was feeling unwell on Tuesday. Next day, I'm like, okay, this is full-blown sickness. I was congested, I had a fever, I had a big cough. I'm fucking venting, dude! Who the hell is attacking me?
I think that was the last one.
Jesus Christ. Alright, come to Mama. Hello? There you go.
Good shit. This is Jousting Field, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is South Jungle Court also the one that has the last thing?
No, it's gel processing site. I think that's in the fire area.
Okay.
I think North Jungle Court is actually the one you want to take, but I'm not positive of that, so if you want to do the full...
North Jungle Court has the thing I need to pick up?
I want to say yes, but I have a sinking feeling that it's going to do some stupid shit if you try to go there and, like, block you off. I really don't remember.
Alright, I'll go around the bend while I'm talking about my experiences. I mean, you know, it's
scan this? Oh, too late. We'll never get these.
I thought you said they despawned.
The ones on the Pirate Homeworld did.
Oh. Okay.
These are not technically missing.
I'm never gonna get to finish saying what I'm saying.
I know, I'm sorry, what can I say?
That's a save station. What the fuck? Oh, the split doesn't happen yet, okay. Anyway, I was congested, I had a cough, I had a fever, and then started doing some weird shit. I was telling Josh about how sometimes when I get sick, I get, like, delirious and start panicking and believing that time is impossible because it doesn't fit into itself or something. And then that exact thing happened that night. I woke up and I'm like...
Yeah, I got one of those.
I'm like, Josh, help me! It doesn't make any sense!
Do you want me to find the message that you sent?
Yeah, it was something about a Z-square. I get this weird thing
Actually,
where I'm like... What, you don't want to know?
Well, I was probably going to say, I probably shouldn't be asking, because this sounds like the sort of thing that's, like, probably not good to bring up.
No, it's not, like, distressing when I'm not in the situation. I find it kind of funny and, you know, stupid. I don't know how to explain it, and I wish I did, because it always does make sense to me when I'm in the moment. But basically, it's always, like, I don't know how to explain it. I start having this experience where I'm like, you know, oh no, there's too many different possible, like, combinations of possibilities that I can never explore them all. And,
yeah, basically it just makes no sense at all. What you sent me, I just said, are you doing all right? And you just said, no. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, M, N, O, P, Z square. I'm terrified. That would take literally a fucking eternity to type. Call, please.
Yeah, because I'm like, yeah, there's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, the whole alphabet. If you do that, that's just one edge of the square. And then you gotta do, you know, the whole thing again, but, like, you know, Z and Y are swapped, and then Z and X are swapped. There's, like, literally, you know, what, 26 factorial positions? Like, different, there's 26 factorial different ways you can arrange the alphabet, right? Because there's 26 for the first position, followed by any of the remaining 25 for the second position.
24.
Yeah. So it's 26 factorial, which is, like, a ridiculously huge number. I checked. It's, like, to the power of... It's, like, times by 10 to the power of 26 or something. Ridiculous number of zeros. You could not possibly ever hope to list all the different arrangements of the alphabet, and that's just the alphabet.
Check if the ship can come here. I don't think it can.
And for some reason, when I get into this state, I just start freaking out about just that. I'm like, there's too many ways to arrange the alphabet. We can't explore that, and that's just one small facet of life. That, you know, there's basically infinite possibilities for things that could happen and things that we can talk about and think about, that we can never explore them all, and for some reason that just becomes terrifying to me sometimes when I'm ill. I just start perceiving the enormity of all of it on a new level where I'm like, what the fuck? How do we exist? And at the same time, well, not even how do we exist, but just like, what are we supposed to do? Again, I'm aware it makes no sense.
Yeah, you're basically becoming like a space baby.
What do you mean?
I don't know. You know, you're ascending to the next stage of life. But,
yeah.
But, you know, with the mind of the current stage, and you're not understanding what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I can't relate to this. I've never had that happen. I've had other weird mental breakdowns when either, like... I don't think it was even sick. I think it was just when I was, like, tired and stressed out, but I don't fucking know.
And, what else? Oh, and these are always accompanied with a horrible sensation in my fingers, where everything... It feels like my fingers are sort of swollen, but also that all of my nerve endings are compressed into tiny points on my fingers, and so everything that touches me, it feels like my fingers are like needles. That's the best way to describe it, is that it's needles poking out of weird... That thing?
Yeah.
Okay. It's needles poking out of weird swollen finger things, and everything I touch just feels incredibly unpleasant. Like it's brushing against these very sensitive needle fingers. I don't know how to describe it.
Also, Alice in Wonderland syndrome.
Yeah, then you know, a couple days later, I got Alice in Wonderland syndrome for a bit. That was fun. If you don't know what that is, it's the it's not an illness in its own. It's like a symptom that can happen when you're sick, or sometimes just for no reason. Where basically your vision becomes you start like misperceiving the size and relative distance of objects, so stuff will seem to be further away or closer than it actually is. Do I just...
Yeah, this is where you want to go.
Alright. And the entire purpose of this is to be able to go to the place where I need to drop off the thing without taking the ship, because I can't take the ship.
Yep. Right. I was explaining off screen that you happen to get lucky with which side you did first, because if you do this side first, then you can't go through this side, and you have to put the thing back down and fly, and then do a whole bunch of stupid shit. So, thankfully that worked out well.
But yeah, and for me, whenever I get Alice in Wonderland syndrome, it tends to cause things in my vision to rapidly zoom in and out. Like I'm on an Indian soap opera.
You know, I think that actually might be what happened to me. The thing I was describing is like, you know, having a weird breakdown when I was stressed and tired. I think it might actually be that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've really had it since I was like 10.
I wish I had something to contribute here, but my medicine skill is dog shit, and I have no experience that remotely matches what you guys are talking about.
I will also say I also tend to get Alice in Wonderland syndrome if I get into an internet argument for too long, on like Discord or something, or if I'm not necessarily in an argument, but if I'm like using the computer and I'm getting very upset for one reason or another, but it's specifically like I'm having an argument with someone. Yeah. I went the wrong way, I think.
Did you?
You
No.
can still get to where you need to go from here. You just take the lower path there.
Yeah, I guess.
It's hard for me to see how these rooms are connected.
Yeah. I think
Looks
this
like
should
that
work.
door.
Looks like this blue door.
Whee! So that was that. I'm kind of telling this in a weird order because there was something before that I wanted to talk about, which was, I'm officially no longer working at the job that I had. I didn't talk about this very often, but I did a little bit at the beginning of the Ape Escape LP, because that was around when I got it. It was like a couple segments into that. That 2-year contract finally ended, and, you know, that was it. There was no further work guaranteed. There was a chance, I was told at the beginning, a very high chance, but it didn't end up coming to pass, that I would be taken on full-time. Most of my colleagues were. I wasn't. Couldn't tell you why. They didn't give me a specific reason. I wasn't the best, like, employee or anything, but yeah. Anyway, so I'm job hunting, and because the what'd you call it? The contract ended, and you know, I was done being employed by them. They needed their work laptop back that they sent to me. And so originally I thought that I was gonna have to like mail it to them, but they're like, they're actually like, oh no, we'll send a collection company. I'm like, oh, that's great. That's very convenient. I don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah, just throw that in there.
Yeah,
Just drop it.
very convenient. So I thought. And so they're like, when should we come over? And I'm like, how about, you know, the day after I finish working? I finished working on a Wednesday, so I'm like, come on the Thursday. And they're like, okay. And then on Thursday morning, they sent me a little text that says we'll be in between like 3 p.m. and 4 p.m., something like that, to come collect your work laptop. I thought, great, that's awesome. So I waited. They didn't show up. Friday, I had plans with my family. You know, I didn't mention this to them because, like, none of their business. Like, I told them Thursday was good for me, come do Thursday. They said okay, and then they didn't do Thursday. And so Friday rolls around. I have not called them or anything, because, you know, like, if they say 3 to 4 p.m., you're gonna wait until, like, at least 5, and then it's kind of late to call them. So I was just like, whatever. I'll, you know, I'm not gonna call them tomorrow because I'm busy. I'll call them Monday if they, you know.
I guess go to the other side and use the half pipe and get up and see if
Yeah,
that helps.
I thought it was over here that I needed to do something.
Well, it's above you, evidently. Oh, it's up there, but yeah, we might need to be higher.
And so Friday morning.
I think you need to bomb this thing anyway. The cutscene showed it.
Okay. Friday morning. Let's see.
You sure?
No, but I don't know why the cutscene would have focused on it if it wasn't important.
To show you how to get up here.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, okay.
They text me again to be like, on Friday, they're like, texting me again, yeah, we'll be in at this time, and I'm like, okay, well, that's great, because I'm not home, so... Yeah, I didn't respond to it, because it was one of those automated messages. Monday, I'm like, maybe they'll try again, and so I didn't do anything at first. They didn't try, so Tuesday morning, I think I call them, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And they're like, yeah, we tried to deliver on Friday, and you went, and I'm like, yeah, because I said Thursday. And they're like, oh, okay, well, let's try to reschedule. I'm like, okay. So we reschedule.
I'm sorry. I think go to the other side of the half pipe, and it looks like you can kind of go on some ledges or something. Yeah.
So they're like, let's reschedule. I'm like, okay, that's fine, whatever. So we reschedule. They tell me they're going to be around at a specific time. I swear they don't show up. But the problem is that at this point, I'm starting to... Okay, which screen do I need to go to now, sorry? For the last red... Oh, it's on fire, isn't it? Never mind.
Yeah, just go to the place where you can take the ship.
If I can figure out how to fucking get to it.
Hole in the center of the room, I guess.
What?
The hole at the bottom.
No? I guess that does work. Alright. I'm gonna have to climb that horrible room.
Yeah.
Anyway, the problem that came up then was I wasn't working, you know, I've been job hunting, so I don't have any specific schedule, so I've just been kind of sleeping whenever. This came into a problem here because I was starting to become, you know, with when I was waking up and going to bed, I was very tired at, like, the sort of 1 to 4 p.m. ish range that they usually try to deliver. But I would stay up and I would, be alert, ready to respond to the door if they ever showed up. And they fucking didn't. And then they kept being like, they kept calling me back and being like, oh, you weren't there. I'm like, I fucking was. I'm here the whole time. And they're like, well, we have a GPS thing on the trucks, and it says they definitely stopped outside your house. And there was this weird thing for a while where they're like, oh, the building wasn't open. They're like, do you live in a house, or do you live in, like, some kind of, like, other type of building? I'm like, no, it's just a house. Like, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. And this happened, like, 3 times. I was starting to get sick of it. And I was starting to worry that they were gonna, like, get suspicious of me and think that I was, like, dodging them on purpose to not get to return the laptop, which wouldn't do me any good, because this thing is fucking, it's a work laptop. It's restricted to hell. It's got all this security on it. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to log into it now that I don't work for them anymore. And, I don't know how difficult it would be to, like, crack it to, to just use as a, a freshly reinstalled machine or whatever, but I wouldn't do that because I'd be fucking stupid because they know I have it. Like, nobody would do this. But and so I was worried that they were gonna be like, oh, you're not returning the thing to us. Oh, fine, we'll fine you. It didn't come to that. Eventually, they just were like, okay, we just scheduled it again, and this time, I heard the doorbell, clear as day, no issues there. So don't know what the fuck they were doing the other times. And it was while I was sick as well. This is the first day I was ill. And I remember, because I was so, I absolutely need to not miss this. I launched out of bed, grabbed the laptop, put on my slippers, ran down the stairs as fast as I safely could, gave them the thing. And then I tried to start climbing back up the stairs, and I felt like I was dying, because I was, like I said, I was sick. So, I had, and for the record, I'm still recovering. Like, I'm basically fine illness-wise, but I still have the cough, which is really annoying. I've had this for, 3 days without any other sickness. But, because I ran down the stairs, that fucking overexerted the hell out of me. My heart was beating out of my chest. I was, hyperventilating. I felt like I was gonna fucking die. And then, eventually it was fine, but... God. I'm glad that whole saga's over, but it fucking pissed me off. Right, I couldn't... Okay, there's an item here. Good, I'm glad I have to go all the way there.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. There, and you have to go to the Warp Site Alpha.
Should I do that first?
It's
probably
nearby, so I guess you might as well.
Okay, so right, then left, then left.
Yeah, I like the, I'm imagining that the people who came to pick up the laptop just kind of, came up to the building, and then they,
played fucking Ding
hey,
Dong
are you
Dash.
there? And then,
Right.
waited 3 seconds. I guess not.
Right. That's always how it is with, delivery people, so I'm not surprised it's the same with collections.
It kind of is. I've lost a lot of stuff over time to just being delivered to the wrong place, and then there's just nothing you can do about it. You can put in a claim and, throw as much of a hissy fit as you want toward everyone involved in the process about not getting your thing like you were supposed to.
Yeah.
But ultimately, they just won't really give a shit.
Yeah, I've lost several
where we
Yu-Gi-Oh
delivered
cards that
it
just
is-
never got delivered.
Yep. Where we delivered it is where it ended up, and if that wasn't where it was supposed to go, well, that's your problem now, bud. It's why? How come you guys get to just not do your job? What makes you special? It's not like this is hard. It's, the vast majority of it, certainly all the buildings I've ever lived in, have their numbers directly next to the door. It's not a mistake you can even possibly make.
I'm just a fan of how anytime that I either get food delivered here or if I'm taking an Uber to get back home or whatever, it's an accepted fact that our house is on the right side of the street instead of the left. So they always miss it. I've had so many times, the thing is, when I order, DoorDash, I keep an eye on when the car is going to show up, and I always try to step outside so I can be there and they can see me, just to eliminate,
two items in
any of that
Bryyo.
confusion.
You said it was only one.
I
You
thought it
lied
was
to
one.
me.
Oh my god. But yeah, I'll do that, and sometimes that's still not good enough, because I'll be standing kind of halfway down the sidewalk, and I'll see a car, and I never want to just, run up to a car, because I don't know for a fact that that's the delivery driver. It could just be
Right.
some person driving down the street. But, they'll just pass me, and then get to the other side, and, and it's like, okay, well, I guess that wasn't them. But then, like a minute later, they'll come around the corner again, and they're like, "Oh, hey, I thought you were on the right side. I didn't even see." I'm like, "Yeah, wow." So there's that aspect, and also I like the invisible road that apparently just cuts through one of the houses on our street.
Yeah, the Google map of our street is it shows a connecting road between this street and the next one that would go through a house on this road directly. Like, I don't know why it's like that.
Excellent.
The map is just straight up wrong. But at the same time, I've never had problems getting stuff delivered here or being picked up here or dropped off here. I think there was one time where someone thought it was on the right, but like, I've not really had this problem. And for reference here, the house that we live in, my house is not. It's not hard to find. Like, it's just a suburb street. All the houses are nicely lined up and in order. They're all labeled and numbered.
Oh,
like, this is not a confusing road. So there's no reason for this. And, most of the time there doesn't seem to be a problem, so I don't imagine why there ever would be. But
yeah, I mean, most of the time it's fine. It's just, every once in a while we'll get the person that just can't find me even when I'm out there. And there was one time that I ordered food. I was outside waiting for the car. I see the car drive past me, stop at another house at the end of the street, get out, put the bag of food on the doorstep, and then, get back in the car and drive away. And I'm like, I mean, that could be somebody else's food, but it is the place I ordered from. So that would be a weird coincidence. So I, wait a minute. And I'm like, okay, I should probably go look. I look over there, it's got my name on it. I'm like, how? You fucking drive past me and then put it in front of a house with the wrong number.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Actually, now that I think about it, I have had exactly one delivery go to not our house, but a house to the left of ours, which is mystifying to me. I have plans for the front yard to make it very distinctive looking and to make the house number much more obvious, which will probably stop this from happening, because I don't know how you would imagine. I can't imagine how you would pass by the place and not notice it, but that's a future project and is not my immediate concern at the moment.
That was a lot of
in any
hoopla.
case, there should never be a problem.
Hoopla.
Whee.
Good and eeg.
The whoa.
You can
Okay.
shoot the hand or something. It's targetable.
Yeah, you've had to do this to leave when you got here. Oh, I see the item. It's on the top of the head to the left. You might have actually been able to get that the first time you were here, and we just didn't notice it. Yeah, shit missiles.
Well, the first time we were here, I don't think we had the Skytown, recon satellite to tell us where the items were.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, because you do have to come back to Eyesight from somewhere else. Anyway, cool. But yeah, that has been my woes of late. I mean, that and just trying to get a job. Trying to make good use of my free time. Because I guess there's another thing I can talk about is back in 2020 or so, I got a yeah, it was in 2020 because it was during the pandemic. I got myself a tablet. I thought I'd like to at some point have one, and while I'm still a student, it's probably a good idea for me to I didn't want to go up there, did I?
No, you did.
Okay. While I'm still a student, I should use my, I saw that, Wacom had, a student discount thing. It was 20%, which, out of a thing that costs, $300, not a bad discount to have. And so, I got this thing, and I endeavored that I wanted to draw, like, all of my group's different D&D characters. Not just mine, but all my friends and, you know, the players in my campaign and stuff like that. But apparently I never scanned this. Pedestal. It's gonna take me to Fireside?
Yep.
Cool.
How'd you know?
Oh yeah, I came here from Fireside in the first place. This is the fucking moron.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought I came here from the jungle place, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna now dump me off at Fireside. It like connects up, but no.
Anyway, I guess now you just want to, you know, book it to. Oh wait, gel processing site. You need to pass through that for the Phasord.
It's in Gel Cavern?
I saw it somewhere.
It's Gel Purification. Gel Refinery. Okay, yeah, I'll just go straight ahead, through it into there, and then straight line all the way to Temple. Alright? But yeah, and so, I did a lot of art back when I originally got it, and, I used to do art without a tablet, just, like, using the fucking bendy line tool on Paint.net to go over, like, drawings that I had made, and, it didn't really work too well. Hello? I'm trying to... Excuse me? What? Huh?
Game.
Game, you're drunk. And I massively slowed down kind of after the pandemic because I started having to like do school stuff and then work. I just didn't have time for it. And I've been
How you doing?
I've been meaning to get back to doing more of that art. I never really like I did actually finish pretty much what I was trying to do back at the time, like drawing stuff from
You can
campaign.
hold plus now, I think. Up, no, too late. It's okay. You can.
Another enemy anyway. Somehow.
You can heal in the. No, I think they're all dead now. Yeah, you can heal in the Phazon pool.
I finished all the stuff from then, and there was more stuff I would have done, but then like there was a campaign I was in that ended due to outside circumstances, and then it was like, okay, well, don't have more stuff to draw for that. Various things like that. But I've since recently been in some more tabletop stuff, like I'm playing in a pirate game. I've been doing that for the past like year. And also for about a year, I've been running a campaign in Pathfinder 2e, which I talked about a little bit in my Mario Sunshine LP before I started it. And I've been wanting to draw the characters from that. I have my own character drawn from the pirate game. Oh, God. I have my own character drawn from the pirate game. Bro! But I wanted to draw the other party members to have like a consistent... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, okay.
To have a consistent... I like just having that, having everybody drawn in the same art style and stuff. I always liked having that for my campaigns I've been in. But it's taken me literally forever. Like, I did one of the pieces back in April of last year, another one in July. Then I didn't do another one until, like, December. And now I finally started on another one, which part of that delay was due to the player not giving me the info I needed. Am I done in Bryyo? I think I'm done in Bryyo.
No, there's that one item left.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. So just, yeah.
It's like straight shot.
Green Ledge.
Right.
Fuck. Anyway, part of that was waiting on the description, but I've got it. I'm working on that. Once I'm done with that, I have one more character to do, because somebody joined that campaign relatively recently. And then I can finally begin drawing the party, you know, that I run. I'm just going to step in this just to get the heal. But yeah, I've been wanting to draw the party that I run forward, which Joel is a part of.
Don't rope me into this.
You're already roped in, Beh.
Oh no.
But,
Did you say bear?
Beh, yeah.
I like bear.
And then once I'm done with that, probably the next step is like random NPCs and stuff that I feel are important enough to get artwork. Because I do quite enjoy doing the art of stuff, it's just I never had the fucking time. But now that I'm off work, you know, good opportunity when I'm not job hunting. Because I'm not going to do that 24/7. It's been a good, like, filler activity for myself to do, like, when we don't know what else to do. We can watch something, or I can watch somebody else play something while I'm just doing my art on the side. So that works out nicely. And we've also been trying to get back to BA3, because we didn't really do much of it at all for a while, which is frustrating, because we'd like to, but we just, you know...
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is we want to, but we don't want to have to actually do it. Or at least that's how I feel.
It'd be nice if you could have the ideas and then they would just make themselves.
Right?
Yeah. I'll get AI to make it.
I mean, that's how it was built, right? It's like, oh man, now people can do the things that they have ideas for, but don't want to actually do, or don't know how to do. It's like, I mean, yeah, if it competently worked well at making anything you wanted, like if you could produce a fucking quest file, then like maybe, but I don't know. it would have to actually be good at what it does.
Fucking do a bombing run. You've got the ship missiles for it.
Oh right. You said bombing run.
Once.
You said bombing run. I thought you meant yeah. Yeah. Fuck you. And there's still one.
I didn't even get all of them. God damn it.
Where'd it go? What? It just disappeared.
Oh, they like teleport around, but what the fuck? Just ignore it.
No, it needs to die.
His ass is grass.
Yeah, stomach noises.
Yeah, just to be clear, you know,
right.
if AI produced quest files of the same quality that they made like art and writing right now, I don't think it would meet our standards.
Yeah, probably not. Considering that, you know, we will have little 10-minute, you know, breakdowns of like, oh gee, in this house we need to set the, you know, position square in the doorway, but then when you talk to the NPC and go back to the room, we would need a different position square where you're in front of the NPC, and
so we either need to make a dupe screen.
So do we do a dupe screen just to fix that one thing,
or do we use an entrance exit, which will allow you to save in the house, which is kind of weird? Or
and then it's and then you were like, we could just put the square in the middle of the room, and I'm like, oh, but it'll be so sloppy though. And then you know, we discussed it for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, fuck it, just put it in the middle of the room. It's like, this is like the most unimportant fucking detail.
Yeah. Finally. Right. I already did this.
Yeah.
So now I can go in here.
And you can go through the mango juice and just kind of wander around a little bit. It's
okay.
This is a really weird missile because it's, or whatever it is. I don't know if it's a missile. Just, you know, just kind of go through, not really a maze, but just kind of a shape.
Alright.
Okay, I think now we're done with Bryyo.
Okay.
So, I don't remember if the final missile count in this game is 250 or 255, because the Prime games are inconsistent about that. So that was either the last missile or the second to last. It looks like you're missing one E-tank. I don't know how many ship missiles there are.
Huh? Oh, very important that it closes back off, I see.
And shows it too.
Huh? Now that activated like an elevator.
Yeah, the elevator was always there. It turned off when you shot the thing. You don't want to go in here. It's not going to have
Too late.
Okay. You won't be able to fly out of here, I don't think.
I see.
Nope.
Yeah, you just want to take that.
Oh, it's a long way back to this.
It's not that long if you take the warp.
The gel cabin one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just whatever pickups are left on Pirate Homeworld, and there's at least one still in Valhalla that I think at least. I don't remember how many you got when you were there.
Yep.
But either way, we're getting pretty close. I'll be curious how far from the like, max number of scans and credits will be at the end.
Yeah.
But thanks to those fucking shriek bats, no, it's not going to be all of them.
I will say I did genuinely quite enjoy working on BA3 yesterday, which surprised me because it wasn't just that we weren't in the mood. It was specifically that the stuff we had to do I was dreading. For some reason, I don't know why. It was just like house interiors.
Yeah, because you're just like, it's going to be so boring. And
I thought it was going to be difficult specifically. I thought it was going to be specifically difficult because I would like, we're not going to have
You have to freeze it.
Yeah.
I think it should
The top.
And the thing is, like, I could have also been the one to do it, but I'm like, I don't want to. Because at this point, fucking 5 years ago, probably, I made the house interiors for the starting town, and they were very detailed and annoying to make. Yeah. And I'm like, oh no, these are going to be just as bad, and they weren't at all. But,
right. Yeah.
Meanwhile, I've had the motivation to work on my own game, and I have been I have a project open, and I'm reteaching myself like how to make a window context for OpenGL so I can get rendering working, and I have not written a single line of code because I don't have the time, because every time I have the opportunity to sit down and do it, I instead have to drive across the Metroplex for some bullshit.
Yeah. I obviously don't know the full details, but it seems like some shit is always coming up for you, and I feel bad.
It pretty much is.
Okay, what do I want to drop?
I don't fucking know. You'd have to look at the map and see where the items are.
Which I can't do without backing out of this entire menu.
I'll just exit out of this.
No, I'll just pick one, it's fine.
In addition to the pickups, there is an achievement.
One of my greatest achievement.
There's 4 phasoids.
What do you mean that's an achievement?
There's a random thing you can do somewhere that you couldn't do until defeating Ridley. So there's an achievement, there's 4 phasoids, and you also had to go here for plot reasons anyway, because you need to find like a control room or something.
Really? I thought the game told me to just go to Valhalla once I was ready.
I don't remember.
Yeah, maybe that.
Probably we should have the access to the Valhalla.
Yeah, we've been there.
You do. Yeah, maybe I'm remembering wrong. I thought there was something we had to get.
There are still pirates in this area. Stay alert.
No shit, it's only their house.
The seed has been destroyed. Most of the troops were called back to the fleet. We stayed behind to guard the landing locations.
You guys look like you're doing just a bang-up job.
How do you think they feel just, standing there in front of an abyss? Did you check if there's actually items here?
No. Because I'm good at what I do.
Well, there's apparently one.
Yeah.
It's only a couple rooms away.
Okay. But yeah, it's like we've had this to-do list of stuff to do in that game for like a while now. We went through it yesterday, and we're actually able to cross off quite a lot of stuff that we had already done since then, but it was a lot of the more minor stuff.
Oh, dead whale room.
Oh boy.
I'm assuming the shriek bats aren't here. For fuck's sake.
Is that a red one?
I can't tell. What's the name of the room?
Dead whale room.
Gonna kill it anyway. Fuck's sake. Just
well, those are just homing. Oh, yeah. Nope, they're still a fucking piece.
Oh, you piece.
Yeah. Okay, we can exit.
Alright.
So yeah, shriek bats are not here. good to know that they show up in one fucking room and disappear, you know, the moment that you leave it for the first time. Why is it always the shriek bats?
I don't know.
Look,
Ah,
stop.
Staple.
Is this a red one? No. It looks red.
I mean, you don't know until it splits.
Oh.
The fuck is
That
this?
looks a little sussy. What
Yes.
did that do?
There was another one behind you.
Okay.
Nice garage door.
Fuck? This is the most overcomplicated garage door opener I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god. I think the designers just had fun with that one.
Yeah, they were just like, how do we make this look like an IKEA warehouse?
Well, you gotta put the giant cinnamon bun poster that says not actual size. Just a regular missile.
Oh,
Is this a Zebatite?
Oh, it might be. That's funny.
Alrighty. Any
Yeah,
other-
ship missiles! Woo!
I guess scan the map here for rooms with phasoids. We're
How do I
looking
scan
for
the map.
We're looking for Transit Station 0204. Oh, Proving Grounds was one of them. I saw Proving Grounds lift. Yeah. Oh, that's the Gandrita room. Good. So yeah, Proving Grounds, Metroid Crash, Phazon Harvesting, and one of the
Oh,
transit
Metroid
stations.
crashes around here.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
What was
Alright,
the other
let's-
one?
Proving Grounds.
Phazon Harvesting, which is, I don't think that one's here. And then Transit Station 0204.
I don't think 0204 is here.
Yeah, I mean, this map has like fucking 4 sections. It's weird to me that there's even 2 here.
Yeah. Okay, so I will need to go this way and then go... Actually, if I'm taking a transit station, presumably... Oh, but there's one at the top too. So it doesn't really matter which order I do this in.
Yeah, just
Okay, yeah, I'll
Green
put it on the
fringe.
bottom first. Green fringe. Whee! And you made a suggestion the other day, Joel, that we could perhaps start, designating a day of the week as being
remember you
when
can
all of us
X-ray
work
these to
on.
one-shot them.
Oh yeah. You suggested that we could start designating like a day of the week as when we, can all work on our various projects together, and it's not a bad idea. We could maybe
Yeah.
start doing that. I would be happy
I'd
to do more BA3
like-
stuff after this, after these recordings.
I'd like an opportunity to actually make because I ain't made progress in forever. I keep like wanting to, and there's just never a time. If I don't force there to be a time, there just never will be one.
Hey.
Yeah, is my cough still being around? What do you mean down?
And what?
I was trying to get up.
Jump up, and get down.
I thought dogs, laid eggs.
I had one other thing to talk about this segment, and since we seem to...
Just ignore it.
Nope, too late.
It's literally not too late.
It was, I already entered hyper mode.
You could have just exited. I just reminded myself of, I don't think you need to go through this.
Oh!
What an asshole!
I reminded myself of Spoonie's Pumpkinhead review, where there's the part where I don't remember what the fuck they were doing, but the main characters were doing some stupid shit, and they were like, there's no turning back now, and Spoonie's like, yeah, we gotta do this, no turning back. Wait, why is that again? We could literally turn back right now. Think there's enough of these assholes?
No.
Jesus.
Yeah, I've never tried fighting these with any of the other hyper abilities. I wonder if the missiles or the like hyper ball would actually be useful here. But maybe that is something to contemplate when you're not having 16 of them firing at you.
Yep.
These are the most stupid fucking things. Like,
And they're fucking everywhere. They're just the inconvenience machine.
Dog roaring machine.
I was also thinking dog roaring machine. Turn to bump the shot.
We need to fucking remember what that actually is. Bro, I'm firing as fast as I can! I'm firing as fast as I can!
Oh my god.
Yeah, getting hit will stun you and also increase your meter, so it's like...
Fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
Glad these enemies are in the game. They're real cool.
Yeah. Give me the fucking thing.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Stay wrong, guys.
Backwards.
Alright, I'm looking up the goose.
Did that really
Let's
need
see.
to do like 4 tanks to me? I don't think
Jesus
so.
Christ. Alright, so we have the head can turn, lamplight, beautiful melody, the whole body will swing. will lay egg. Use 3 AA size batteries, bot included. Bump the shot will turn a corner.
Yes,
Install
that's
the egg.
Bump the shots will turn a corner. Fantastic. What do you mean I bounced off its body?
Oh my god.
Remember, the screw attack counts as a morph ball bomb attack.
Oh,
The
Jesus
fuck
Christ.
are we standing on?
Oh, you know. Just a ledge.
Leave
Yeah.
me alone.
Yeah, that was another thing. We started a Prime 2 multi-world a couple days ago just for fun, and very early on got stuck because it didn't seem like there was anywhere to go, especially in Autumn's game,
Oh yeah.
where there were a couple places that were blocked off because you needed to be able to bomb jump and didn't have bombs, and there was a door that required bombs.
Yes.
And then, after much milling about, yeah.
Turned out you could
determined-
break the bomb door with the fucking screw attack. But you have to understand, this door was underneath like a little awning.
You want to take the elevator up.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to show it. It was like there was like a little thing over the door, and so I had to be like.
Yeah, the door was like recessed, so you had to line up this jump fucking perfectly to hit the door with it. It was kind of trash.
Like, I can't even recreate it. Like that. I had to do that. Oh, and I was in the Dark World with like, 1 extra E tank.
Oh, yeah,
And no
199
dock suit?
energy, taking constant Dark World damage.
Had to go through a couple rooms first. Like, had to carefully
Hey, look,
defeat enemies in the
assholes.
right order. Yeah.
Try missiles.
Oh, that took me out of hyper mode. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna die.
Yeah, the phazon missiles, I think, or hyper missiles take a ton of phazon, I think. It's like half your bar or some shit.
What?
Alright.
Why
Oh,
I
I didn't take
okay,
the elevator.
bye.
It's gonna reset the fucking room. Bullshit.
I don't think the room will reset unless you get 2 rooms away.
But the enemies will.
God,
really-
the amount of health.
I don't know.
Yeah,
if
that's the thing, I'm gonna
enemies
die.
We'll have to see.
Wait, were those health boxes? Or was those just, random warehouse boxes?
Where? Oh.
Like
To
the
your right.
cubes. Nope,
No,
warehouse
this
boxes.
This is scenery.
They were scannable. Good. Good.
Yeah, and vulnerable to your weapon, right?
I don't feel safe going back in here. I think I need to go to a save room and heal.
Ugh.
I'm
Do we want to
sorry.
just... You want to just do it off screen? Like, we can just trust that you got it. Because we're at the end of the video, right?
I mean, we're at 55 minutes. I need to finish the whole rest of,
I mean, I figured that was going to be in another video.
Really? I
Just
thought
plus
we
the
determined that
Valhalla.
all of this was going to be one video, and then Valhalla was another video.
Valhalla's not going to take a whole video.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Whatever's left here is going to take a while.
We'll call it there. We'll finish this next time and do Valhalla. See you then.